Weatherman, don't tell me lies, I know it's all a big surprise. It's a hocus pocus magic that you do.
Good morning, Texas Hill Country. I'm Meteorologist David Knollhoff. Thank you for tuning in to another weekly weather broadcast right here on WEITV Frequency YouTube. Okay, taking a look at last week's weather, well, I tell you, May can be a wonderful, plentiful time where we get lots of rainfall, and that's exactly what we experienced last week. Rainfall totals over a good portion of the Texas Hill Country from last Friday through about Tuesday time frame, 1 to 3 inch widespread rainfalls. There were some pockets where lower rainfall amounts occurred, but generally 1 to 3 inches total from last Friday through the Tuesday time frame. That was essentially due to two upper level storm systems. Storm number 1 came through Friday, Saturday time frame, and actually a little bit of rainfall occurred Sunday night, afternoon in the deep southwestern portion of the Hill Country. That was storm number 1. Storm number 2 then pushed across a wide part, a very large part of the Texas area. So not only did Texas Hill Country getting water, but also other parts of Texas got some very beneficial rainfall, even up into the Panhandle area as well. So those two storms together, 1 to 3 inch rainfall. Now taking a look all the way back to the beginning of May through mid-May, we're approximately right around May 18th right now. We have had rainfall totals in the Texas Hill Country in the eastern portions 4 to 8 inches. Now in the western portions, if you would look at totals overall, we're right around the 2 to 4 inch mark on the western half of the Hill Country. What this means is May has been a plentiful rainfall period for us, which is typical. Historically, averages in the eastern part of the Hill Country are right around 4 to 5 inches, and then 1 to 3 inches over in the western part of the Hill Country. So already we're above normal for a good portion of the Hill Country, mainly for all of the Hill Country, and we're only into May 18th. So that's been great news, very welcome rainfall. Unfortunately, we ended up drying out through midweek, Wednesday through the Friday time frame today, and we had plentiful sunshine from that period, and high temperatures warmed up and drier conditions pulled in as the upper level ridge settled in midweek. High temperatures across the area have been in the 70s and 80s and lows in the 60s. The question is how long is the dry weather going to last? Okay, so let's be honest here. The weather pattern has become pretty boring. Or fortunately we had the rainfall. Unfortunately now we've transitioned to a dry period. A large ridge for this weekend into next week is just going to sit on top of us. Aloft, high pressure at the surface. The only thing of real interest from a weather side of things is we're going to have south winds coming in primarily the whole period, not only this weekend but into next week. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, so fairly light. Lots of sunshine, especially during the daytime. And then during the nighttime, we're going to have periods of cloudy weather, and those clouds will dissipate as the morning comes, and then sunshine, of course, during the afternoon hours. So we're looking for dry condition, high temperatures in the 80s, and low temperatures primarily in the 60s. So please stay tuned for Donnie Mitchell. We're going to hear some self-defense tips. And you all have a great weekend and a great week. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey everybody out there in the YouTube community, this is Donnie Mitchell, and I'm finally back after my squirrel bite injury to teach y'all a little bit of my moves that my grandmother's passed down many generations and finally landed on me. These are going to be tried and tested techniques from the Mitchell family to keep you safe at any and all times when danger might erupt or when you might bring danger on someone else. First technique I want to show you is called the horsey punch. Second technique, we got the chicken kick. Third technique, squirrel bite. Your fingers like this, go straight for the neck. Now, fourth technique, we're going to do it on location, in the office, Westward Environmental. We're going to show it how we use it straight incognito against one of our men, Doug Nell. He has no idea this is going to happen. This one is called the snake choke, used especially by my grandmother in many times of trials and tribulations. Let's go. Let's go.
So Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. So I see Mr. Humphrey was.
Donnie, okay?
Oh. Yeah. Hey, everybody. This is Donnie Mitchell. I'm back. That didn't go according to plan. Doug was obviously trained in a few more martial arts than I was, and that can happen, but I always come back stronger, and always work in a place that has workman's comp and good insurance. This is Donnie Mitchell signing off.
Look at clouds and watch them swirl, and then you take us for a whirl and try to tell us that you know the truth. I was watching last week's show, your estimate was a little low, and I think you told me I would get some rain. But I don't mind, that's okay, I watch your show anyway. You and Donnie sure do make me laugh.